this live? Can you see it? I don't know. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? I don't think they can hear us yet. Do you see it? I don't see any comments. What's up? Thursday Night Live, fupas. We did a few in Coyote there, as you see. They're stacked kind of deep. Typhon Toxic Thread, dual tool totes, if you're not familiar with these. They snap closed, and you have two inboard pockets right there. You can label your stuff with your Velcro right there. More belts. Fanny packs. Somebody requested this custom combo, so we built a few extras of these. I don't know if they're online for you to order. You'll order them probably under custom. Almost every day we run shotgun cards. Here is belt slide holsters, purple combat cocks, some extra small mesh pockets, Typhon royal blue toiletry bags, 5-round shotgun cards over there, more woodland medium clothes bags, arid black clothes bags over there. Out on the floor, what do we got out here? Small, maybe small, or boot bags, clothes bags, small clothes bags, woodland. Mini packs, well underway. I'm sure these will finish up tomorrow. Mini backpacks, mini packs. Stacked micro rigs coming up, multicam black, 308 micro rigs in OD. There's mini packed pieces over here. Looks like more clothes bags. More clothes bags. OD, it looks like. OD black, probably. We're doing another small run, the last run of these Arctic large tool bags. These are the blue on blue on blue with the white Velcro. These Coyote medium clothes bags. Here are more pieces to mini packs. New shirts, new shirt goofing. Man, this building's big. It takes a long time to walk through here. Black vehicle med bags. Pal's micro rigs. We have not made these in years. We did a batch. I think there was 12 and 12 of the Coyote 8 and 10 column, 2 versions, and they sold out like in minutes. So we did another small run, and we did woodland also. We got some woodlands remaining, some coyotes. Very lonely. Now there's another stack there. Coyote AKM4 micros, black vehicle med bags. We have some random. This needs to go over here. This is a left hand. No, this is a right hand. This is a left hand. It needs to not be here. I have one OD 6-mag stacked rig remaining. And then I have a small batch. There's a few of these left. 8-mag stacked in woodland. For standard fupas, why are these out here? Let's go over here. These get moved around and they completely fuck up everything. I don't know why these get moved. So these are danglers. These are extra larges. And these are standard fupas. I got OD, a couple multicam black there. Here's a stack of clothes bags, mediums. I have one BBD bag still here. Very surprised this is here. That's an awesome bag. These are all medium clothes bags. And then we've got tool bags. If you want to see tool bags, we can discuss what colors are available. Carter Lee, what's up? Josh, what's up? Put in an order, new shirt tonight. Love the SW shirt. Nice, thanks, man. Jarhead, what's up? Jarhead Acres. Easy K. Spencer Smith. Colored toiletry bags. We have all of these. How about you just tell me what color you want and we'll get somewhere close. We have all of these, and we have a ton of them out there on the cut. Landfill, what's up? Lamppost. What are the different rifle slings, and which do you prefer? It's like asking me what kind of tires I prefer. What sling do you prefer is what's more important. We have single point, which means it attaches to the weapon with 1 point. We have 2 point, which means it attaches to the weapon in 2 points. Front, typically, and rear of the rifle, or middle, right where the stock attaches to the receiver. And then we make a version called the convertible, which is the same thing as the 2 point, but has an extra ring, and you can unattach the front and clip it to the rear. It's identical to a 2 point, and it's about 90% as good as a single. So, just depends what you want to do with it. And we have all of these slings and more. How are you stored about 20 gallons of water this evening after I got off? Still not enough stored yet, but it's enough to get you through this weekend if something happened. That's a good start. Easy to add to also. I would tell you to have 10, maybe 6 minimum 7-gallon Reliance water cubes, because they're very easy. You can tote them around, you can set them on countertops, use them as sinks, with the valve, and then go bulk after that, right? Because we could pump out of bulk and refill those containers if you need to. Large Coyote clothes bag, we have some. We shipped a lot today. Morgan, ask a real question, man. Stop pussyfooting around. Ask the real question so I can give you a real answer. Give me details and ask what you really want to know. How do you keep thread from fraying when sewing zipper and Velcro? I don't understand the question. I don't have a fraying, I don't know. It doesn't happen for me. Use different words. Phrase the question in a different manner, and maybe it'll make sense to me. BBD bag is only there because it's not available online. David, I would suspect that that's correct. I might have had them leave it off because I wanted one of them. Ear protection pouch, awesome. Yeah, they're great, aren't they, man? I'm very pleased with it. The new patches are kick-ass. Yeah, I'm slipping on the patches. We have a ton of artwork we need to send to patches. Patches are free money you're just like throwing on the ground too. Ice Mike, what up? Mark Trammell, what's going on? Rick Gates, what's up? Josh, Byron Roberts. How many PMags should one? 1,000. Why would you not have 1,000? They're $10 a piece, right? Most of you motherfuckers drive around and waste gasoline. You fucking drink beer, You're basically eating a loaf of bread every time you drink beer. We all do stupid shit. There's always something. So don't tell me you can't afford 1,000 PMags. Go buy you 10 of them every week. What do they cost? When you buy 1,000 of them, they're $10 a piece. Always heard wax is good for zipper lube. Is that true? Do I need specific to use wax? You could use soap. You could use paraffin. You could, I mean, I don't ever wax my zippers. Like I use it's a Vislon zipper with a metal, which is a dissimilar material. I don't have a corrosion problem on these zippers. I have product that's 35 years old that I built 35 years ago, and I haven't ever waxed them. You totally can, though. You totally can. I thought that was more like for a metal type zipper with a metal slider, so you might have corrosion. If I order a Woodland BBD bag right now, I'll order it. Amanda, can you check, verify Woodland BBD bag is or is not online and put it on for him? Homestead Medical, what up? Sounds like crappy thread. Could be thread, could be a burr. Sewing through hook Velcro, sometimes you'll see that problem. Try a bigger needle. If you're using a lightweight or a home machine, you might not be able to put a bigger needle in it. Looks like brass, copper. It's a hickory shirt. Pretty sure if you're buying cases of PMags, they're under $10, maybe as low as $8. Ballistol, I use Ballistol and everything. Top thread splits and frays when sewing through zipper and hook Velcro. Separately though, right? So you're sewing through zipper and it frays, and then also when you're sewing through hook Velcro. Can you sew the Velcro from the other side? What thread are you using? Where are you getting your thread from? Use a nylon thread. You literally have the best zippers by far. Swear they never, I've never had a zipper problem. One added. Thank you, Amanda. Whoever was asking about the BBD bag, it's on there. I wouldn't sleep on that. Somebody's gonna snatch it up before you buy it, so go get it. They're $12 without the witness window, 15 with, but you go to a local gun shop that has the old timer that bought them just because I obtained 30 for $7. Good info. Good info. I ordered a black Cobra belt in October. Morgan, call Toyota tomorrow and ask them how far they are out on a Toyota. Bro, I have 14,000 part numbers in EDC belts, just in black and coyote base. I make 8 different belts. All of them have a Cobra buckle. What belt did you order? Here's Cobra buckles. Case of Cobra buckles. Here's Cobra buckles. Cobra buckles. Cobra buckles. Cobra buckles. Cobra buckles. You see all these containers up here? All Cobra buckles. See that big containers over there? Cobra buckles. You're not waiting on the belt. You're waiting on the 400, 500, 2,000 guys ahead of you. We do this every single night, man. Just send an email, reply to your confirmation email, and we'll see what we can do with it. It's baffling when a dude comes on here and does the same thing every night, because we have this exact same conversation every night. Corey, you got tracking today, right on. Ever do a run of hoodie sweaters in winter time? I don't know what a sweater is. A sweater is some shit that your old grandpa wore. We do hoodies, like this lightweight hoodie. We also do a normal heavier weight hoodie. We also do an expeditionary zip up hoodie that has thumb loops and a zip off hoodie that's pretty badass. We do. Currently, I have this hoodie, and you can get them depending on your size up to 2X, red cord or blue cord with red or blue liner. And then at 3X, they're just a black liner. They still have the cords. And they're on there under USPA, United States Post-Apocalypse, or if you search hoodie, you will see them. Jose, what up? DJ Guzman, do they still make Cobra buckles? Nope, Cobra buckles, they do not. They've discontinued a lot of those. And when they went to a painted, right? When you get black ones, they're still anodized. The Coyote ones it was like a Cerakote, but they chipped in shipping. Every time we get a case, we'd have about 20 or 30 out of the 100 or 200 that were chipped, meaning they're unfucking usable. And they come from Austria into Canada, into the United States. So we ain't returning 10, 20 buckles to Austria. So for the most part, I'm using just a black buckle because they are anodized and I don't have a finish problem with them. You're wearing that hoodie? I'm wearing this hoodie too. We just got back here an hour ago maybe, and I just haven't fucking taken it off. Always, always, always wear chaps. My cousin and California neighbor has one leg below his knee. How does that happen, Matt? I mean, I know, like, isn't that thing supposed to kick back when it hits meat? Isn't that bar supposed to, that brake come on? Ordered 3 different belts at different times and have never had to wait very long. Yeah, it just depends, man. It just depends. And the real answer is just fucking send an email. Or ask a actual question. Hey, I have this belt. This is what I ordered. There's fucking 400 belts sitting in here right now, but I don't know the answer. And what discount code did you use? What free promo item are you waiting for? Every time we do this, there's 3 other items on the order. There's something missing. And every time we do this, the dude sends the email, and I'm like, hey, your shit's sitting in a box over here. There's stuff in all of these boxes. I don't have this super specific free Star Wars bag you asked for. I can ship this tomorrow without the free $65 bag. Oh no, I'll wait. I was just curious. Always the answer. Never are they like, yeah, send me the thing I paid for. Don't worry about the free thing. Do you sell Blim buckle belts? No, I don't. It's fucking, they don't understand. If I'm going to build a Blim buckle, I could just build a normal one at full price. It is way more fucking hassle to do something where we discount a dude a couple dollars. I only have, like, these sewing machines run every single minute of the day. Like, I don't have people that we're looking to hand work to. We have work. This is all work that's just in line waiting to go. All these bins you see in here, every bit of this is all work that needs to be sewn. Everything out here on this floor. Breaking chains, what's up? SOE sends an email on when your order is actually shipped. Yep. We get that all the time. We got people ordering today. They're like, will we have this by Christmas? Fuck no, you won't have it by Christmas. Like, is this your first fucking Christmas? Like, what the fuck do people think? You want it from Christmas right now from Amazon? $200 fucking dollars in shipping. Case of 100 PMags, $1,000. Always looking for a deal. It's a blessing and a curse. You're never going to get a deal here. We don't do deals. I could raise my prices. I'm pretty sure we can input a percentage rate to raise all prices on every item on the website. I could raise my prices 50% tomorrow and not have a shortage of business, still not be able to keep up. You guys are just lucky that I don't have the time to figure out how to raise my fucking prices 50% in one swoop. Every week something good is sent out, and yeah, all the time, man. And like when Amanda does that text, it takes about an hour to do the text every night, sometimes 90 minutes, depending. The email, she's been working on the email fucking all through the day. Like it literally, if at the end of the day at 5 o'clock, she's like, okay, I need to sit down and do an email, she's 3 hours into that thing. If you get frequent SOE shipping products, you may have a problem. I just call you a good customer. Not sure how exactly he did it, but I think either tripped or walked into the chain. Man. Tim Howard, we will ship that out tomorrow as long as you didn't add anything else to it that is an issue at the time. Please slow the camera scanning. Casey, just watch faster. You will be okay. What would you like to see? I do this every night. Every night, 9 o'clock. If you don't like this, wait 5 minutes. You'll be complaining it's too slow. Witherspoon, what up? The butt pack is a killer deal. Mag shingles, pistol pouches, free bags are super deal. Yeah. Shorty, what's up? Hit the thumbs up. That's right, guys. There's 74 you on here. 52 thumbs up. Those are lost souls. Those cannot be helped. Save yourself. Help yourself. Casey, is this slow enough? Undergarment holster. We don't have anything. Like, we make holsters. The truth is you should be wearing a holster better than the holster we make. Get you a good, proper Kydex holster. We've been having very good luck and recommending Eclipse holsters for years. I don't have any affiliation with them. It's a woman started the company. She's a Marine. It's family owned. They live very rural. They produce your holster. Go to the post office like twice a week to ship that shit. And you'll order your holster and have it. It'll ship within a couple days, even if it's custom and they build it. Quality is great. I have a dozen employees probably that use them. We have over 100 friends, like people I actually know, not just people that have said they bought them. I would start with Eclipse. Today is Short Girl Appreciation Day. Is it really, Amanda? We would have done a pouch. And then like short sheeted them, right? They'd have gotten the bed and their feet would have been sticking out. We'd have done them a pouch that's so small, they're like, what is this a school for, ants? What large mesh pockets do you have? Mike Smith. Real answer, order what you want, put in notes, you'll take any color closest, and they'll ship to you tomorrow. We'll go up there in a few minutes, though, and look. But you guys, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, every time we run a email out, it hits 120,000 people. Every night we send a text, and there's 5,000 people. We send the email on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is Thursday. We get hundreds of orders every time we send an email. I'm going to walk up there and show you mesh pockets. That does not mean 20 of those dudes who have already ordered didn't order mesh pockets. So if it is a must ship tomorrow, order the color you want because they're open. And just put in notes, hey, if you don't have this, send me what's close. A school for kids that don't read good. Brando, you have to go through Wish. Chris Watkins, what's up? My favorite Amish. Feral Amish. He leaves the Amish reservation sometimes. I think I've even seen him with a cell phone. Right now, he probably has an English guy sitting next to him typing out his words. Is it still Amish if you're not holding the phone when you voice to text? My girlfriend is 5'7". I don't think that's short, but I appreciate her every day. Okay, black. What size? What kind of mesh pocket, man? Velcro backed or Pals backed? Small or large? What large mesh? Okay, he said large. He did say. Okay, Velcro backed. I've got black. I have gray. I have multicam black. I have OD. We have solar panels to charge them. I saw an Amish dude that had like a crane, a forklift assembly, wired or like pulleyed up to a mule. And then I've seen somebody sent me a link of a mule driving attached to a forklift somehow, like an actual forklift. But he wasn't touching it. He was using reins to control it. Small OD mesh pockets. Yeah, I think I got small OD mesh pockets. There's very few small mesh OD pockets. Have to go to Wish for that. I see that, and I see Brando saying, "Oh, Joe's breaking his," but I don't see the original question there. What was he asking or saying? We recorded a lot of stuff today. We recorded another sewing video. Is that no NSWs on the wall? I have 8 mags stacked in Woodland. And you asked the other night about more Pals micro rigs. So we built more Pals micro rigs, 8 column and 10 column, Matt. I don't know if you have seen that. It went out every night this week in the text. Joshua, yes, I have a 6 mag stacked rig. Back here in OD, there's one of them. We just made them. There was like 12 of them a couple days ago. Just wanted to know what you had in stock so I could order that. Don't really care about the color. Oh, then you'll no worries. 8 mag stacks are Woodland currently. 10 column. A lot of Mennonite are moving away, selling their land like crazy. Bran, where are they moving to? Had an Amish guy in Kentucky ask me the fiber internet, and he was working out a way, set a solar power to run it so he would have internet and phone. A lot of Amish, Scully, Jeff bought a, tiny house from some Amish, and they had a white woman in there running the computer, internet, and phone. Not a white woman, but, an Americanized non-Amish. Kyle, single point slings. We have them. What color do you want? Yeah, where are they going? That's weird. Where did all the homeless people from San Francisco go? Was China like, hey, round them up, bring them to the harbor, we'll put them on a container ship? Single points. Coyote. Couple in OD. We just did black ones last week. Looks like those have all shipped, which means there's probably more out there. I've got red ones, blue ones, and black red. Yeah, they call non-English the English. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Reality is supplies are slim right now in the industry, and then people want special orders, not knowing how singles interrupt bulk order. For real, yeah. Sympathizer, I have no idea what your order was. You're welcome for the help with your order. Homeless go to slave camps in China, then McDonald's. I agree with you. All the homeless suddenly became wealthy and bought houses. The Amish in my area use cell phones and internet for business. So I heard a thing on sex trafficking, and they said one of the biggest consumers of trafficking are Amish. And they set up in abandoned hotels. The cartels will set up in abandoned hotels and run women out of there. Amanda and I have actually seen that. But the biggest, well, a very large consumer, depending on the state you're in, are actually Amish. Americanized non-Amish should be a t-shirt. Feral Amish. Like feral Mormons. All the homeless suddenly became wealthy. Okay, we've read all these. Duluth, Minnesota. Minnesota. OD, yeah, I got OD single points, buddy. If that's what we're talking about there. I ordered a 1.5 Cobra duty belt without Velcro, 30. So, Morgan, are you the dude I was talking to earlier about a belt? Just find your confirmation email when you paid. Our system sent you an email. Just hit reply to that email. What that does is now you can type out whatever your inquiry is. Hey, what's up with my belt? Hey, you handsome motherfucker. How's belts coming? Whatever, right? And just what that does is when I get your email, I can just scroll down and see what your order is. And we'll get a handle for you. Do you currently have OD 556? Nah. No, we'll have 2 mag pistol cards. We do when we run out of cards, we typically build them the same day. We built a bunch of cards today. There's 2 OD right. Oh no, there's a whole nother box right there. We've got OD 2 mag pistol cards. We always have cards. But as far as a shingle, I don't remember when the last time we built an OD shingle is. I've got a black 3 mag. I have a Arid 3 mag, and I have a Coyote 3 mag, and any of these can send to you tomorrow. Apologize for the motion sketchy. Don't trip, no worries. First time here. You're all doing God's man. Thanks so much for what you're doing. Heard your recommendations from what I'm looking for. Casey, just any other questions? Stick around. I do these lives every night, 9 o'clock. We talk. Sometimes the conversation is much better than other times. Obviously depends on my energy level, my attention span, and interaction with you guys. You type out what you want to talk about, and we run from there. And it can be homesteading, business development, mindset, just current trends and current events and politics, whatever you guys want to talk about. I've got almost 5,000 videos on this channel. We build real, like normal, full size, 15, 30-minute videos. I do 2 podcasts through the day. We have a membership area. Probably 40% or so of our content is behind the paywall. That pay level runs $1, $5, $10. And we have a ton of content. We're on Instagram and Facebook. We're very active. We're on TikTok. You can follow us. For the most part, if you see anybody commenting on there or interacting, it's actually me. So jump in, man. If you like what you see, believe me, at some point you'll dislike something I say. But I started this company 35 years ago, and we're here in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, and we do some homesteading. We produce a lot of our own food, and we just do what we want to do mostly now. We don't take work that I don't want to do, and if you see us building something, it's because myself or one of my closer friends wanted it, and we stay full-time busy. I could hire another 20 employees tomorrow. We just live in such a small place. The employees aren't here, and I don't want to go where the employees are. Do you use foil? I don't know what that means, foil. Was just watching your appearance video. That's going to be a great apprentice. Do we use foil for cooking? Like tin foil, aluminum foil? Not really. We cook meat. Jeremy, who is here, cooks lunch every day. I'm sure there's some foil, usually after the food's done. Foil covers, you know, the pan or whatever after we eat sometimes. But if I'm cooking, I cook meat on cast iron. That's about all I cook. Jason Boyd, the blue is nice. Are we talking like the blue right here? This customer ordered this custom and asked for this. And I think we made, there's 3 extras. There's 3 available. When you guys comment for some reason, it doesn't come through. Like you'll comment and it might not pop up for me till minutes later. So sometimes they seem out of order. Not the shingle, just the 3 mag elastic card. Chris, a 3 mag elastic card for rifle? Yeah, I'm sure we have them. And the beauty of cards is they go inside shit so you don't see them. So order what you want. Put in notes. If you don't have this color, send me what you got and they'll ship. I'm sure we have them though. Lone Star, what's up? How are you? Cast iron? Cast iron's great, man. Cast iron, there's no non-stick. Keep it seasoned. Despite popular belief, yes, you can wash it. I wipe it all. I use a spatula to get as much grease out as, because we're on septic. Here's 2 mag rifle cards. Here's 3 mag rifle cards. There's some ODs in there. I use a spatula to get as much grease out as I can. And then I use a paper towel. And I'm of the belief that the paper towels probably have plastics in them too. I think the toilet paper that you wipe your asshole with, I think you're absorbing plastic through that also. I think Kleenex too. I wipe it with a paper towel because I can throw it away. We're on septic. Here's leftovers from lunch today. I forgot this is in here. I actually do all the dishes. And then I rinse it out with what little's left in there. I spray it out with hot water. And then I'll just use this, which I think is probably passing plastics also. This, I don't know what this is called, but this stuff's great, man. It'll take all the stains off the bottom of your pots. And then I've got this for cast iron too. I don't really use this too much. This came from the Lodge store. I've got these pans, and that's a coated pan, right? See all that coating that's no longer there? That's probably in my body. I've got several size cast irons. I just bought a whole set of all clad. Those are stainless steel, so there's no coating on those either. When I cook, it's on cast iron. And then I bought this. Man, I bought this thing probably 20 years ago when we first moved here. And I bought it from Costco. And it's that Expedition stove right there. And it's by, I think it's Camp Chef. Yeah, it's Camp Chef. And I bought it because it came with a big griddle. And I could do pancakes and, you know, stuff on it. And we opened it up. My friend thought he wanted to have a restaurant. And he was going to do smash burgers. So I'm like, why don't you test that and come out here and cook for a couple hundred of us at one of my parties? So we opened that up for him to do smash burgers. And he quickly decided he didn't want to have a restaurant. But it sat there. So that cast iron piece sits over 2 propane burners, and that cast iron plate will be 700 degrees in under 2 minutes. So throw some tallow on there or some avocado oil, and then throw your ribeyes right on there, and I cook them 2 minutes on each side. Bring them up, you know, take them out an hour before you're going to cook them. Bring them up to room temperature as best you can, and then 2 minutes on each side. It gives you a nice medium rare. Everyone wants to open a restaurant and do smash burgers. Everyone. Stainless, a lot of people don't like it because they're used to Teflon. Yeah, we just have to get away from that, guys. I think that we are really getting poisons that are accumulating, and I think they're getting worse, right? That at this day and time, I think we are so bombarded with shit like Forever Plastics and shit. Those didn't exist. You know, that stuff wasn't even in use 30 years ago. So this box and this box is a full set of all clad cookware. Love using and then like the cast iron, right? You're not going to have a iron deficiency. You're not going to have a mineral deficiency using that. Like when I go out there on that griddle out there and there's rust on there, I ain't worried about that rust. That's iron oxide. Not worried about it at all. I love cast iron. So flippin' heavy. Okay, so it is heavy. You are absolutely right. There is cast iron. Like if you go buy cast iron at Walmart, right? They sell Lodge at Walmart. Lodge sells like 10 different lines of cast iron, and the modern cast iron is built inexpensively and it's porous. When you buy a more expensive cast iron, they have actually machined it more, so it's not as porous, and you can actually use soap in it because the iron doesn't absorb like the other does. And they have cast iron that's super light. When you go to the Lodge store and you look at cast iron pan, and it's like $150 for this one pan. That's how when you go buy older Griswold cast iron, it's more expensive. It is finished much better. The finish in it's better. It's polished, and it's lighter. It weighs way less, like half as much, but you pay for that. But that's an investment, right? We're used to buying a $25 pan, and when it gets warped or when the plastic finish comes off of it, we throw it away. And we need to stop looking at things like that, right? Save up, buy you one good cast iron pan. Yes, it's heavy. And then just get you 2 sizes of pans, just like knives. I got a set of kitchen knives in there that was, you know, close to $2,000. I'm going to have those the rest of my life. Those are an investment. I'm not ever going to have to buy another one. And if I do, it'll be one knife here and one knife there. Anybody know what this is? This. Where did that other piece go? Here it is. Just thinking about polishing my. You totally can. I just watched a 30-minute show on cast. I only know about all the cast iron because we were at the Lodge factory, and I was asking them, like, why is this cast iron so much more expensive than this other cast iron? And that was the answer. Okay, which way does this go? This goes up or this goes down? I think, there we go. I think that goes there. See that? Turning that. Is that correct? I don't think that's correct. Well, no, that's got to be this way. This sucker is heavy. It's like the flywheel. There, that goes there. And this, which one is this? Ooh, that's not supposed to happen. Which one's which? This has to come off of here somehow. But these go here, and this one goes there, and then that big bowl goes on top. Anybody know what this is? Non-stick anodized pans are worth every penny. Not familiar with them. Not familiar with them. Vince, what's up, buddy? Lodge facility that is just inside Alabama. It's huge. Yarn Donner. Nope, it's not yarn. Just got 3 made in skillets. Targeted ads. Just got me right on. Right on. If you're happy with them, awesome. I've gotten a ton of cast iron out of the trash, all rusted. Oh yeah, they clean up so nice, man. If you want to buy cast iron and you're not sure where to get it, go to antique stores. New Lodge has a coating on it, pre-seasoned. Sand that shit off and season the pan properly. Or burn it off, right? Cast iron is the way. I cook eggs every day in cast iron. I cook bacon, and I eat very little bacon. I cook bacon just to have bacon grease to cook eggs in. And we're starting to do beef tallow. Use cast iron. And yeah, and another good thing about cast iron is you can cook over open flame with it. Gave up Teflon years ago. Trick with stainless for less sticking seems to be coconut oil, but I need to switch to cast iron. Yeah, check out Griswold, guys. I don't know if Griswold's still a company, a going concern, but there's a lot of Griswold in antique stores and markets and flea markets and stuff. Search Marketplace too. Like, that's where I look for everything now. Marketplace, for the most part, has killed Craigslist. What's the machine? Anybody know what this is? A corn tortilla. It's not a corn tortilla maker. Processing black walnuts. No, I'd be interested to know how you do that, though, if there's a machine for it. Yeah, it's a cream separator. That's exactly what this is. You put your whole product in, cream comes out one side, milk comes out the other side. This is a much larger version. They have small tabletop ones. This is a pretty big farm version, right? Not quite commercial, but for small commercial, you would use this back in the day. This one is early 1900s. It's in pretty good condition. We're going to clean it up and use it. Looks like a punch of some kind. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It's about 150 pounds. Yeah, cream separator. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I have my grandparents' cast iron pans, and they will probably outlast me. They will definitely outlast you, as long as you take care of them. What goes wrong with cast iron? Well, mostly people drop them, or they leave them outside for decades. There's a ton of rusty ass shit sitting outside in barnyards and leaky barns and stuff. And you'd be amazed at how well it will actually clean up. Does anybody know what porcelain is? Like a porcelain finish? Do we know anybody? I just learned this today. I knew what porcelain was, but I didn't realize why they don't use it anymore, or why they don't have like a home porcelain kit. And maybe they do. Maybe they do. But anybody know what porcelain is? I sent you a Le Creuset link on IG, right on. Butter churn. It is not a butter churn. I would show you guys butter churns. We are the owner of a small museum we've been buying butter churns. And I have them in the other building right now. We're setting up a non-electric kitchen and cook facility of sorts. We're getting a few dozen mini cows to feed the cream separator. Yaks. We're going with yaks. Zebras. I know you're into butter churning. Never consider a paint shaker. Paint shaker to make butter? I think you can make butter with anything vibratory. The truth is we have electricity right now. It'd be great to have a butter churn that just connected to a bicycle, which is actually what I bought this bicycle over here for, was to turn an alternator for my Titanic era gym. We'll just put a sprocket on that thing on the front. Porcelain is ceramic. Porcelain lined pots and pans. Milking mini cows, good luck. Dean Mullins, is that actually not a thing? Is that not happening? Spark plugs. So Brandel read this to me on the way back today, and he said that porcelain is glass powder that they run under extreme temperature and mix in dye with is what porcelain, because you've seen like porcelain covered dishes, but it seems that they've stopped doing them in the 40s and 50s is what Wikipedia basically said. I don't know if that's 100%. And what did they go to when they ceased that? It came from Germany. I believe the Nazis are who kind of started doing it. And I think we went to enamel. We went to paints and, powdered paint that is baked on at that point. Fine clay type thing. Interesting. Porcelain is ceramic. What food test numbers for women? My wife is showing me numbers right now. We are getting a few dozen mini cows. I don't know what that question exactly is. Amanda maybe having another conversation there. We need more property. The property we have is not in grass right now. You need a couple. What do you need? An acre of grass per cow? If you're going to do cut and roll, you need an acre per cow. I think that's what I heard, depending on fertility of the property and how you're doing that. And we don't have enough to rotationally graze them. Le Creuset, cast iron grill pan. Get it super hot, coconut oil, sear filet, throw in 375 oven, 7 minutes, bam, killer filet. Nice. We did fillets a month ago. Man, I prefer ribeye. I just prefer the ribeye over the filet. I have a freezer. I got a bunch of filet in the freezer. We got ribeyes and everything in there, but we've just been buying unfrozen. Oh, good testosterone numbers for a woman over 40. How's her sex drive? How's her sleep? How's her muscle tone? A lot of people don't realize women have testosterone. Hormone replacement therapy for women is a thing, right? You will hear about hormones and stuff, and they need to put them on all this stuff, but you never hear testosterone discussed. With very little testosterone, a lot of the mood is changed in the positive manner for a lot of aspects of your life, especially her and your involvement in life. 1 acre for one, yet can do 2 cows depending on forage status. Right on. My test is much higher than the norm, but I feel pretty amazing. The 48 high for a woman is bullshit. We gladly pay $8 for a half and a gallon of raw milk because milking an animal twice a day, 7 days a week, 365 is slave. I'm with you, buddy. There's some farms around here that do cow shares, so I'm hoping we can just get the whole product from them a couple times at least so that we can do, this. Avocado oil is great. Have a whole beef, great when paired with cast iron. Yeah, that's what we use typically is avocado. You don't milk the bull. Doesn't a man on testosterone transfer it to his woman every night? Yeah, but it doesn't raise her levels. Yeah, more flavor in ribeye. I agree too. Avocado oil, 80% fake. Yeah, I think that's the same. That's the case. So what is it if it's fake avocado oil? I think so too, and I think you should be getting it in glass bottles. Olive oil, most of your olive oil is fake. It's like they have crazy shit going on over in Italy with olive oil. They have actually olive oil task force, and people are taking all kinds of rapeseed oil and shit, which is canola, and literally adding a food coloring to it to get it a different color. Enamel goes crazy high just to put flowers in. I'm going to hey, Matt Christopher, have a good night. Just did labs to start carnivore. Testosterone levels were in the tank. Help eating clean and dropping. It'll help, AJ. It'll help. Nothing's going to help like just simply adding testosterone. You can eat all the meat in the world. You might raise a couple points, but not enough that it's going to do anything for you. It's definitely not going to be bad for you. What plan we all got for the bullshit of 24. Ready for us being the criminals. I think that's already starting to happen. You're seeing that ramp up. Because we grow a good section of our food, because you're seeking to be truly independent Americans. Yeah. Yeah, liver, eat liver. Yeah, you can eat organs, guys. And if you have dogs, right? We feed a lot of raw to our dogs. You can get, and also what you will find when you go to the butcher and ask for heart meat and liver and such, they will tell you that they have a lot of cancer patients that are going in and getting organ meats. Casey, where are you at? What state? Not specifically where are you? Where are you at, and what do you do? You don't have low T because you're overweight. It's going to be more than that. Yeah, it's a myriad of years of poor choices, and there's a ton of other shit that goes with it. Testosterone hormone replacement therapy is very simple now. If you have the conversation with a general practitioner, that you're going to get they have been conditioned through general practice and through insurance and all kinds of bullshit, that it's a bad thing. If you took testosterone, you would operate at a higher level, you would have a clarity of mind, and you would find that a lot of the drugs that general practitioners will prescribe will not be needed. That they'll just simply go away for you. Can't be walking around with wood. You won't. You'll wake up with it. Dose up on homegrown chicken livers about every 6 weeks. That's cool. I think that you're going to get a different protein, different minerals from chicken liver compared to beef liver. And I say that as somebody who doesn't like beef liver. I love fried chicken livers. Take herbal supplements on and off because they're seriously serious. They work. They work. Yeah, the only too much test is when you turn it into estrogen, and you hear that Nolvadex and Clomid and all these things because anti-estrogens. The truth is that when you start taking testosterone and you create estrogen, it's usually because the testosterone dosage is too low. Bifold tool carriers, I'm sure we have something. The old beagle eats rabbit leftover, that's great, man. I feed whole rabbits. I grow up my males, and when I have too many males, I just thump them and then feed them whole to the animals. We don't even slice them open. The dogs eat them whole. I have black bifold tool carriers right here. I see, nope, that's not a bifold. That's a tool tote right there. Black bifold tool carriers. Healthy male should wake up with wood every day. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. If you're ever having issues with that, right? Cialis is great. You can use a lot of non-stem pre-workouts. They will give you the same effect because they have the same thing basically that Cialis has. Cialis is a less expensive form of that though. And even if you're not looking for a harder dick, you know, for sex, it gives you a good pump when you take a non-stim pre-workout like that, or Cialis, and you go in and you start working out, you will look fucking amazing in the mirror. Now that non-stim pre-workout will also take your stimulant workout, your stimulant pre-workout, and drive it in quicker. It will amplify it. What's the black and red pouch shaped like Superman's chest emblem with a GW patch on it? I don't have a clue what we're talking about. Oh, this. Goodworks. He's actually on here quite a bit. Check him out on Instagram. That's where he's most prolific. He makes these fanny packs. And I actually have one, and Amanda has one. He's quite the craftsman. And you can check him out on Instagram. He's in very high demand. Glycerol. The old dick doubler. The truth is too much. Doctors say it's a sign of healthy circulation. I get results from herbal supplements. Peptides have proven very effective. Yeah, peptides are basically going to be a secretagogue. So they're going to basically upconvert to the same thing, right? Kind of like SARMs do. Glycerol, 2,000 milligrams per scoop, 4,000 for 2 scoops. Bought a bunch of KOS brand powdered herbs and mushrooms. Made up some 00 caplets. Cost cool. Right on. No, she's telling you motherfuckers about glycerol. She is trying to make your guys' lives better for you. Pine pollen tincture works for me overall. Made health homeopathically. Cool. Cool. If you're plus 30 and wake up with a cherry wood, your blood flow is great. Is it on your end that the volume is low? Everybody hear volume okay? Just say volume's low, volume's high. All you herbal guys. ACU camo become dead. Never see any. Yeah, it's dead. You can buy it super cheap. It's out there. Use Ear Pro nerds. Still have slight volume. My hearing is fucked. It's been fucked since a teenager. We used to drive around with an HK. I had an HK91. It's a 308 battle rifle, 308, and we would scrounge up $4 to buy 20 round boxes of Spanish 308 ammo. 20 rounds was $4, and I could barely afford that, and I definitely didn't have any hearing protection. And we would go out in the canyon and drive around in a Datsun B210 and hang out the roof and shoot at coyotes and rabbits and stuff. So my hearing is a little better in my left ear than my right ear. Isaac Barrett, what is that? That's all herbs, buddy. That's all herbs. There's all kinds of tinctures over there. There's all kinds of oil infusion over there. Amanda bought a oil infuser. So instead of taking 6 weeks, we get the process done in 2 weeks. That's that right there. Let's go, Brandon. Are we pleased with the freeze dryer? Yeah, most definitely. Looking to invest. Yeah, I would tell you get a large. I don't know anybody that had a small or a medium that didn't trade it for a large. I don't know anybody with a large that's like, man, I wish I had a smaller freeze dryer. They now make an extra large, which will hold twice the load. We have the oil-free pump. I don't think you need that. You'd be fine with their Premier pump that they're shipping them with now. You can buy the oil-free pump, but there's a lot of pumps on eBay, which are the same thing. It's just not branded, and they say you can get a pump for like $350 instead of paying $1,500 for theirs. What's the large cost? No, they're not 10 grand. You're under 5 grand. Like we were at 5 grand with their pump. Just go to Harvest Right. If you would go to my website, I have a link at the bottom to Harvest Right. And if you click that, it takes you to their website. And when you make a purchase, it gives us a small percentage of your purchase. It just gives us a little bit of money for using our affiliate link. The prices are the same. It literally takes you to their website, but you're not, the price is less. Now, if you can't buy that yourself, like you don't have room on your card or whatever, debit card, you can buy these things through Home Depot and Lowe's. Home Depot will give you a credit card, and I know a lot of people are very averse to credit. Home Depot will give you a credit card with 0 interest for 6 months. If you buy this thing and start freeze drying shit and take it to craft shows, you could pay that card off in under 6 months and not pay any interest on that money. Casey, we do an event here twice a year. It's called the Self-Reliance Festival. We have between 700 and 1,000 people show up. We have people come and speak and present from around the world. Joel Salatin from Polyface Farms spoke here last time. Pretty big deal. He's been on Rogan. Permapasture Farms comes in. We have people presenting from all walks of life, all kinds of stuff that they're just the pinnacle of their industries. Small scale agriculture, food production, composting, pasture raised poultry, blacksmithing, how to create things just out of the rawest forms, right? We raise rabbits here, and I keep rabbits, and I can go from 30 rabbits to 1,000 rabbits in a 6-month period. I raise rabbits. We have eaten them in the past, but we typically don't. I'm really lazy with food. We have people that work here that cook, and then we go out and eat at, nice restaurants quite a bit. But we keep the rabbits should I ever need them. I also use the rabbits to feed the dogs. We use livestock dogs. We use fences to keep dogs in, and we use dogs to keep predators out. But more importantly than the rabbits is the rabbit manure. You can take rabbit manure and put it right on your garden, and you don't have to let it sit for 6 months to the year. You can directly use it. Now, what would happen? How do we feed the rabbits? I'm lazy, so I buy pellet feed from the co-op or from Tractor Supply or wherever. But what would happen if we couldn't get pelletized feed anymore? That was a question we had a few years ago. So we planted 900 trees. We planted willow trees, hybrid poplar, and Russian white mulberry. And we put those on swales, which means when it rains, the water runs downhill into this trench, and then there's a trench and a berm. That's what a swale is. And we plant the swale, and we put it on a downhill slope. So as the water comes down, sits in this trench, fills up, goes to the next trench, and there's 9 of those. And they're self-watering. We don't really maintain them. Well, those trees, you can pull leaves off of those trees or branches and feed them direct to the animals. You can also take those branches and run them through a wood chipper or a pulverizer, add salt to it, and basically make what's called silage. During World War II, they called it tree hay, and that's what animals ate a lot of, was silage. And that'll store up to 24 months. So that was a question we had. What do we do if we can't get pelletized feed? So we planted that. You can also use sweet gum trees. There's a ton of stuff that you can forage for. But you don't let those actually grow into trees. You let them grow for about a year, and then you compost them. You chop them down about 3 or 4 feet tall. And what that does is they don't grow a main stem like a big tree. They grow branches all out like a blueberry bush, so they're manageable. So every year you come through and you just chop those down, and then you shred that up and make silage out of it. And that's one of the things we put in. We had a whole workshop here and putting in swales. We have 3 really big swales that have trees and all kinds of plants planted in them. And it's basically like a food forest in berms, and we don't have to water it. AJ, are you saying you replace the pump every 15 to 20 batches? No, you just clean it. It has oil in it. You take the oil out, and all you do is go buy you like a Brita water pitcher or a pure water pitcher, and you put the oil in, and it will filter that. And it'll clean the oil, and then you put the oil back in. I think it's still a very good idea, even a solar still or something. No oil changes. Silage is a big deal here. Vance, what's up, buddy? Would it still be worth investing in a well? Hell yeah, it would. Yeah, that's what we are lacking, is a well. Purifier for water, but also usable asset for grain alcohol. Yes, absolutely. Mr. Spirko heard first from the SOE family. Survival podcast. If anybody doesn't know the Survival podcast, it's a podcast. There's over 3,500 episodes. Jack is a friend of mine. Jack has presented here at 4 or 5 of our events. Also, you guys should be listening to Jack. If you don't like the episode today, try the one from yesterday. There'll be something you like there, a topic. Is it illegal to grow opium? Well, we don't grow opium, right? We grow poppy flowers. Is it illegal? I don't know the answer to that. I think your intention would cause the legality, but you can grow poppies. Do all poppies produce what it takes to grow opium? I also don't know the answer to that. There's a lot of plants that people think are poisonous that you'll hear, oh, you're not supposed to have that. But you can buy all of the seeds to all of that stuff, right? If you look on Pinterest, don't go on Pinterest. You'll find all kinds of shit you didn't know you wanted to spend money on. But there's a lot of people that grow and curate poison gardens. You can buy all of the seeds to almost everything on, believe it or not, Etsy or even Amazon. Not all poppies make opium. Yeah, I have no concept on that. Our sheep love invasive Chinese privet and blackberries. Awesome. I have some sheep here. We've got some sheep. It's only illegal once you score the poppy bulb. What water cleaner purification system do you have? We have Berkey's. Now, there seems to be quite an attack on Berkey. You'll hear all kinds of things about it. The FDA just made them pull them off the market and wants to classify them as a pesticide. Very weird, right? What people aren't talking about and up in arms over is they're not just going after Berkey. They're going after Pure and Brita. And it seems that they're going after your ability to remove the poison that they put in your water. You got to have a lot of poppies. Good luck finding the seeds. Got it. I don't know shit about it, guys. Love the look of Afghan and Hungarian poppy. Put a black dot on the seeds. Poppy needs a heirloom. I know there's a bunch of comments I missed here. Ordered an XL today, so my large isn't lonely. Nice, nice. You're gonna love it. Winchester PMC, I have both, but I'm curious what is general preference. Anybody answer that man's question? Go through a lot of honey. Us too, Highlander. I'm paying $20 a quart for locally sourced honey. If you get with somebody, you can get a little bit of a discount buying 5 gallons, but you're hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to buy 5 gallons of honey if people are not aware of that. I'm sure you do know that. Found out my neighbors bought a medium harvest right. They started doing candy, but good to know I don't have to buy one yet. Infused elderberry, clove, ginger, root, and cinnamon into a quart of honey today. Growing weed is like growing tomatoes. Sounds cool until you have to tend to them. I'd take US-made ammo Winchester over Korean PMC. Agreed, it's expensive, hard to find. Undiluted honey, not cut. Yeah, you got to get it from the guy with the hives. Saw you built dual tool totes, Typhon Toxic. Should I reply email about Typhon Toxic? It's probably yours. You're probably the reason we built it, Vance. Dropping these all that they're falling out. Let's see. What do we have? This one says David. Yeah, just reply to it. I've got a stack of them up front. Reply to it anyways. We'll print it out and make sure if it's a duplicate, it will kill one of them. Not a problem. 15 a quart at the farmer's market seems a bit fake. Yeah, I'm paying 20 right here. At the co-op, we had 6 or 7 different farms. I bought honey because it was the biggest jars I could get at Quartz, and they were out of Dover. We usually buy from a local person here from this town that is sold at a few places, but they didn't have bigger jars when I bought it yesterday. Picked up 2 pounds for 15 at Cairo. Yeah, we buy it at the chiropractor too. If the honey moves like water, it's fake as fuck. Yeah, it should be super, super thick. Spent years running machine gun rentals. I trust Fiocchi, right on. A quart of good honey can be upwards of 80 to 90. Really? Wow. You guys know you can have honeybees, right? You guys can get bees. You can actually trap bees. You can get your own hives. Casey, we're in Camden, Tennessee, kind of between Memphis and Nashville. Anyone know SAR USA ammo is okay? Found some 12 gauge 4-inch buck for sale. Jack talked about owning bees and paying someone to do the bee things so you get all the honey off your place. Talked a bee guy into a price on monthly maintenance. Yeah, and what you'll find too, it's like ham radio stuff, right? Bee guys. There'll be a bee guy somewhere close to you, and they'll have a bee club, and they will come help you with your bees, and they are very knowledgeable and also excited about bees. We went to we go to our friend Dawn's house, her homestead. It's I don't know, 40 acre. She's got milk cows and she's doing the things, right? Just started kind of a few years ago. Built a barn dominium, has a classroom, has an inside kitchen and a cannery. And she had every month they do a free couple hour get together. And they brought in a dude that has a bee company, actually pretty local. And he came in and told us all about bees, showed us all the equipment and everything you need. And I learned a shitload. I videoed the whole thing. We learned a ton. And every month they have somebody come in like that and give you knowledge and information for free. Weed is a labor of love. Most of the time, I would pollinate everything for the sake of breeding and preservation. Bees love weed. Nobody wants seeded. I don't know. I've never even smoked weed. Not sure if it is true, but are hornets and wasp nests around your honey farm bad? I thought they do attack. I don't know the answer to that either, buddy. I don't know. I think it's not a good thing. Got to start shutdown process for the night. Isaac, have a good night, man. My brother has 2 hives. The bees fly across the pasture to visit our flowers and veg. We get a pint or 2 out of it a year. Nice. $80 stuff I'm talking about. The bees only feed on some specific type of flowers. It's like wine. Very cool. Very cool. I think when Amanda said bees like weed, a lot of work. Oh. Definitely wasn't talking about regular. Got it. Got it. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to get out of here in a minute. We'll a couple more minutes. I'm going to walk around, turn these lights off. So statements, comments, questions, throw them out, whatever you got. Any piece of gear you specifically want to see tonight. Man, I am dry. Large closed bags. From what I've seen, honeybees tell wasps and hornets fuck around and find. Oh, good. Respect weed. It's its own beast. Large closed bags. Coyote. There's a few coyotes there. There's a few black and pinks also. If we make a chest rig, we'll buy it. We make a lot of chest rigs. This is an 8-mag stacked chest rig. It's one of our bigger rigs. It gives you 4 columns of pals, so you can put real medical on the side. If you're a FAC and you're talking to air assets, you could run dual comms. You can put comms, medical, pyro, incendiary, depending on what you have available or what your future mission might dictate. More magazines, sustainment pouches, right? You can put those on there. This is an inner pocket. It's Velcro lined, so you can organize it. All of our rigs have Velcro on the back. We make a fupa dangler, which is our fanny pack. We'll integrate so you have a dangler for breaching, banging, site surveillance, exploitation, medical, whatever you want, spent mags. All of our fupas run as a fanny pack, a crossbody bag, and they all come with shoulder straps so you can wear them on your chest. So you could take them out while you're hunting from a bow, mountain biking, kayaking, whatever. And then we make smaller, these are modular rigs. This is our smaller rig. It's our AK M4, holds 2 AK or M4 mags per pocket, does both perfectly, and gives you a utility pocket on the side. You can see all of our product at SOE Tactical Gear. While you're there, make sure you join our text app. We're going to send you a text every day, and you're going to see what we made every day. I do these live videos every night. The first couple minutes of the video, I walk around and show you what we made bulk of each day. And then as I'm walking around, you'll see tons of other stuff sitting there. Also, we have an email. The emails only go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Each day, they change a little bit. Also, I would recommend being on both platforms. Cell phone signal tell honeybees get lost, and they literally. Yeah, I think the 5G stuff is worse, and a lot of it is because it is so close and there's so many of them. And I think it's quite insidious. I think there's a lot of worse shit. I think that there is some truth in all of those conspiracy theories. I don't think they're conspiracy anymore. The word conspiracy theory was actually coined by the CIA to make people who caught on to their shit seem like they were crazy. I think our government is the biggest threat to us. Electro, listen to him, the text, email, right on. Thanks, Vance. I was promised gratuitous nudity. Well, it's all over the internet. If you're a true baller, women who you don't even know, your girlfriend will be telling chicks you don't know to send you nudes. So ball harder, get up early, work out, look in the mirror, become the man your future family needs, and women will flock to you. And then you will get to pick the one that you want to keep for the rest of your life. You can be a man whore. Eventually, though, you're going to want one. CIA also coined the phrase, that guy is hot. Clarkson, Kentucky has a bee festival called Honey Fest every year. I'd be interested in that. I like Kentucky. Love going to Louisville. Our hornets and okay, I think we got all these. These are towels. I will send each of you one of these giant dirty towels. They're not dirty. These are just our shop towels for cleaning up messes. These are large tool bags right here. These are a few of the colors that we currently have available. We get a free dirty towel if you order tonight. So we had a jug of alcohol sitting here, and it exploded. And a gallon of super high proof alcohol went all over this area. So I went to the back of the garage and grabbed a bunch of towels that were sitting in a pile and wiped it all up. And for the entire day, you would walk in here and almost get drunk from the smell of the alcohol. It smelled for, well, the entire day. I didn't notice it this morning. What is this cat doing? He was just sitting here looking into this cage here for 20 minutes. Large clothes bags. We have coyote, and we have black with hot pink thread. Discount code dirty towel. I would, if it was me, the discount code would be like dirty cum towel. We got to dirty it up, guys. Ever been to Knob Creek? Nope, and they don't have it anymore, man. It's over with. We were in Bowling Green a couple times over the last few months. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow. We have a lot of video that went up on YouTube today. We have a lot of content that went up on Instagram, some on Facebook and TikTok. Make sure you jump in there if you see anything of value that adds to you or you find useful. Please send and share that with a friend. If you find anything funny, just tell people about it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.